Good day, dear judges. I hope you are all well, despite the health emergency generated by COVID-19. I'm Jose, Program Manager Chile from Latin America, and now I'm going to be your host today, together with Chris, Senior Program Manager Philippines, and Solela. Solela should be around. He's the Program Manager from South Africa. We're very
Tamer is
happy.
also in the call, bro.
Oh, nice.
Tamer, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
From
Okay.
Egypt.
Hi. Yeah, great to be with you.
Good, very good. Thanks, Yahya. All right. So I wanted to try to say Susan Dia. That means good evening in Hindi. Now in India is night. And Magandang Gabi.
From Philippines.
Yeah, good night from Philippines, right?
Good evening.
Good evening. And buenos días. We have buenos días in Latin America. It's just morning, the day is starting. I hope you will find this session entertainment, and thanks for being here and for supporting this initiative. The agenda today is, first, to understand the context of our alumni and their mentors. Second, we will be reviewing the evaluation tools that we have and the do's and the don'ts. Third, we will describe the rewards of the process for the judges and for the PVs, the students that are participating. Fourth, we will have a networking activity that we hope that you will enjoy. Fifth and sixth, we will go through the registration, setting the preferences, and how to evaluate in YouNoodle. Okay, if you have any questions, please just ask or write it down in the chat box, and we will be supporting you. So first, our mission is to create jobs and change lives. For that, we have developed, with many of you as well, you've been working too, I can see many faculties here. Hello. We have these 3 programs that complete the Wadwani Foundation's Entrepreneur's Journey. On your left hand, you can see the foundational course, the advanced course, and Mentor Fast Track. In the foundational course, students from colleges, from universities, and institutes go from the idea to the business model link canvas, validated with an MVP, and might be in the market. Okay, they may be in the market, may not. Second, we have the advanced course, where students and entrepreneurs now we go to students and entrepreneurs, go from the lean business model canvas to a 1-year financial plan, and most of them start selling their products or services. And this happens from the middle of the program onwards, okay? May apply to public funds as well, may apply to private funds, and may not have sales, but great potential. Then we have the incubation program that's called Mentor Fast Track that we will be running shortly. We will focus on these 2 to analyze actually the results of them too. The students of the foundational course create potential real mentors, and sometimes real mentors, but that they may not have sales, as I mentioned before, but could have great potential, meaning the impact that they make using tech or by creating new jobs. So they could have a great potential, but may not have sales already, okay? That's why we need you now, to correctly identify them and their needs so we could keep supporting them. Okay, guys, this is the potential real mentors results as the foundational course, and they might be creating very early stage venture with a lot of potential, and that's what we need to identify, okay? Then going to the students of the advanced course, they generate real ventures that could have sales or a developing technology that will impact a community, for example, and they will be solving a relevant issue. They may not have sales, okay, but they could, maybe they apply to some public funds, some private funds. They could have an app or a software or a website in beta yet, but still, that's why it's very important to comprehend that these are ventures from students that with your evaluation, we will be able to support and direct them to the right path to contribute to the communities, environment, health, or other aspects of our lives, okay? So the important thing here, dear judges and fellow judges, is that we understand that the potential real ventures and the real ventures are from college, institutes, or university students that might develop a great impact in our community, but we don't have to cut them short now, okay? We need to understand the project and then evaluate. Now going to the next stage, I wanted to introduce you, please, to Chris, Senior Program Manager, Philippines. Please go on, Chris, my friend.
Thanks, my friend. No, I can see Pa Wisnu from Indonesia. Good evening, sir. Good to see you here. I'm also happy to have judges from the Philippines. My good friend Edward Baluntong, who is also an entrepreneur, and also Cheryl, a very good head for the incubation of TIP, and Sir Ralph with our Eco Project. I have two more from Indonesia judges actually, and very close to Padion, but I don't see them. Sorry guys, I had to call the attention of my Southeast Asian region team, so thank you so much. So in context, as Jose has mentioned earlier, he just gave us a brief for exactly of why we are doing this. Just to give, for those of you who are not quite familiar with the course content of Wadwani Foundation, in partnership with college institute or universities, and right now we are also looking at post-college on the non-academic channel or stream, we are offering two courses, the foundational course and the advanced course in entrepreneurship. Again, the idea here is that we offer these courses to be able to help students take the path towards entrepreneurship through hand-holding and through our faculty. So the foundational course is actually run and benchmarked from the Foundations in Management and Entrepreneurship of Babson University. So we make use of a practice venture model, and it covers exactly 4 milestones or 4 components. No, and it covers the lean approach of Ask Maria, from running problem interviews, being able to identify problems worth solving. From there, you need to look at this as to would be your prospective customers from the problem you have identified and what kind of solution you'll be providing to meet that problem that they have identified. That it covers translating this into the value proposition canvas, the business model, competition analysis, creating their minimum viable product. And hopefully, if it's in more of a early stage launch venture that can create sales, it will be good at the foundational course. But again, as mentioned by Peppa, we don't expect them to really launch and make a sale, no? Especially if they're looking at a technology or an app to launch. And the most important part of the foundational course is to look at the team commitment. No, and by virtue of the practice venture, they're actually set up like a corporation already. Somebody in the class volunteered to become a CEO in a given group, and he recruits his co-founder his marketing team, his COO, his CFO, so on and so forth. So the whole experience is getting them into a simulation of how to launch a company and how to launch their venture. Then the output of the foundational course is really towards identifying who among these practice ventures can potentially be real ventures. That's the first stage. Some of you who are into entrepreneurship, or entrepreneurs themselves, some of you are incubators, accelerator heads, some of you are seasoned champion entrepreneurship educators, and some are very seasoned mentors. So you can have an eye exactly on which of these practice ventures, which you will be judging and validating, has the potential to become real ventures. Then there's another channel in the judging, the jury, depending on your background and your qualification. We would also be requiring you or asking you to also judge out of the shortlisted potential real ventures, who among this has potentially can be launched as a real venture. That's why, that's again covered by the advanced course of entrepreneurship with Wadwani Foundation, which goes into the, again, revisiting the business model, their sales, their financial plan, the funding requirement, their MVPs, unit economics, and the team commitment. So basically, for those of you who are not familiar with the courses and content of Wadwani Foundation, maybe you could reach out to your respective program managers and regional managers. But our assumption is that the fact that you are here and you were invited is that it's very close to your heart and you know exactly what we are talking here. First, in terms, there are key points when we do judging, which we would like to clarify. Your judging role will be triggered the moment you are assigned a specific practice venture to assess or validate as a potential real venture, or you'll be assigned as well a identified judge validated by the local team as a potential real venture, and you will assess or validate if that PRV can be launched as a real venture. So it can be a mix of both PRVs or RVs. So you'll have 2 weeks to sort of validate and look into the details of these entries. Our team will continuously remind you to do your validation. At one point in time, if within the 2 weeks you're unable to sort of do the judging or jury, we will gently remind you that you have to do it. If not, we will have to reassign those teams to other jury or judges. Okay. Second, as mentioned by Jose, when we are doing the judging and the validation, let's bear in mind that we are judging student ventures, which are aspiring entrepreneurs in the future. So we would like you to wear the lens from where you're coming from as an entrepreneur, as a mentor, or as an educator, and see this as a chance for you to actually and potentially see if the PV or PRVs or assigned to you can be launched as a venture. So we are not doing this as an academic exercise of checking or very, very technical in the judging, but we would like you to put yourself, when you judge, on your own background and experience and see exactly which of these teams assigned to you can be launched as a real venture. So they might need more mentoring and support, and that's exactly the kind of input we would like you to have. Later on, when Jose walks you through with the judging process in YouNoodle, you will have actually a scale of 1 to 5 based on the rubrics. But you also put in a part where you could put your comments. So for instance, later on when you see the rubrics, 5 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, and 4 or 5 actually, when you rate them, that means that they have the potential to become real venture, or they have the potential to be a real venture. But if you see that you rate them within the 3 or 2 or 1, 3 would mean minimal pivoting. So there are areas out of the 7 elements that they will need to revisit and to pivot. Or if you feel you score them from 2 or 1, then there will be major areas where they need to pivot and iterate. We would gladly ask you to find ways by which, if you think that the output is not that good, put in a very encouraging comment and what kind of ways or support do you think they will need from you or from the network to get them transition into the 4 or 5 rating. Okay, so that's one. So also for those who will be assigned PRVs and to be assessed as a real venture potential, we hope that you will not be very stringent in, like, for instance, one element would be more on sales. Most likely there will be PRVs that can be launched, but might take time to iterate and pivot. No? If you're looking at technology, if you're looking at app, they may not readily get sales. Okay, so again, this is where we would want you to sort of play your mentoring hat and get a way by which you could provide the necessary comment for them to transition and judge them from a perspective that it's not discouraging, but that's super encouraging to the point that you're actually judging something which is doomed to fail. Okay, so again, balancing is what we would be asking you. So the specific feedback you'll be doing will be very, very crucial for the future of the students. The next slide, please, bro. So the next 2 slides are mainly an overview of the specific rubrics which will be used for practice ventures to be rated as a potential real ventures. Jose and the team will be sharing the exact Excel format in the YouNoodle WhatsApp group. No? So you'll have a chance to go into the details of the rubrics. Again, we are basing this based on our course content and outline. So for those of you who are quite familiar with the Lean approach and also the course content, what we did is get all the criteria, which is actually the element of all the milestones that the whole practice venture process have gone through, you know, from problem identification to customer segmentation, identify their niche market, the input from the value proposition of the business model, the competition analysis. Then again, there's part which are missing the minimum viable product and the team element. Okay, just to quickly show you, this is what I was saying earlier. You will be asked to rate them from a scale of 1 to 5 based on each of the criteria. Again, there are specific narratives as to how you would judge them. Like the highest, for instance, is that they have interviewed 10 or more potential customers when they run the problem interviews, and they have done the back of the envelope computation, and the venture can be highly profitable based on that computation. This could be, again, judging the practice venture as a strong potential to become a real venture, or a range of 7 to 10. So if you range them from 4 to 5, we would take it that this practice venture can become a potential real venture, and we will, from our end in the foundation, we would shortlist and find ways by which we could support them so that when we categorize them as PRVs, they can transition to the advanced course, and now we could support them to become real ventures. Okay? But again, based on those elements, you might be seeing that they have not really completed. No? It's possible that, especially for those practice ventures who've been outputs of the COVID-19 situation, guys, I think you would understand that not of all of them may have the chance to really validate, get to the market, no? Do face-to-face interviews. So again, we would ask you to be very, put a balancing act and look at their presentations, or if they have video pitching, assess them on the basis of these rubrics. But again, make a balance that you don't actually put a discouraging part for those which have potential to become real ventures, but not also giving high hopes for those that really needs pivoting and so on and so forth. Okay, the next part, bro, is the rubrics also for judging from a PRV to an RV. Again, the criteria there is based on the advanced course that we have. So the customer, usually the whole process is when a team undergo foundational course, our assumption is that the same team would go through also the advanced course. And usually, advanced course is more now of an iteration and pivoting. Okay, looking at additional customer segments, creating additional business models and those stuff, and looking at their product or modify their prototypes or their MVPs and so on and so forth. Again, the qualifiers and the scores would be from a range of 1 to 5. When you actually rate them from 4 to 5, that would mean these potential real ventures can actually become real ventures. Again, the same element, we would encourage you to make, when you do your rating, please make very clear, actionable comments in the comment stage that those teams should do or should consult with mentors for them to be able to transition from a potential real venture to real ventures. Next slide, bro. There's the last slide that I'll discuss is more on things we have to keep in mind while judging. Again, you keep on repeating this. We are judging on the basis of student ventures. The whole purpose is to encourage them to think beyond the project. For those of you who are our seasoned entrepreneurship educators, you know for a fact how challenging it is to get students inspired and take on the entrepreneurship mindset that you can do this beyond simply as an academic compliance. You will never know the problem worth solving you have identified, and the MVP you have created for them might really bring in the money you will need to be able to touch more lives and employ more people. So we get them to go beyond this as a class project. Second is we would want your expertise and your lens when you do the assessment. If you are an entrepreneur, please make use of your entrepreneurship experience. We are very sure you had your own ups and downs when you launch your venture. My dear friend Edward Baluntong here from the Philippines would know that, the challenges of starting a startup. So when you judge them, again, you could give very succinct and clear recommendations on how they would transition and launch this as a real venture. Wadwali Foundation is committed always to provide 360 degrees support to these students. So once you have validated them, they will have actually lifetime access to all the resources of the foundation to be able to launch and proceed with their real ventures. Bro, if you could play all the slides, bro. So just I think the point I'd like to create here, last click. This is there's one more item, I think, bro. So again, this is where we were saying earlier, no? Where you have to play a balancing act. It's possible that you might grade too leniently and give high grades to everyone, but also bear in mind that when you actually grade leniently and give high grades to a given potential real venture or a real venture without giving them very clear guidance or comments on what's wrong with their output, you might be giving a false hope to this team in the process. At the same time, on the other side, when you become very, very stringent in judging and you put low grades, we might be missing also a team which actually can make a real dent and change in the entrepreneurship ecosystem and can be launched as a real venture. Again, there's no clear demarcation sign here, whether you grade them high or grade them low. It will become now your discretion as a jury based on your background, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you are a mentor, whether you are an incubator head or a entrepreneurship educator, and see exactly how we would wanted that these kids could pitch to you face to face, so you can see them and feel them. But given the limitation that you are doing this globally, we would just, when you were looking at the PPT and the video, we would want you to imagine how you could get them and support them. But we're also giving you the chance to maybe call or connect with them via WhatsApp or via their email when you do that. Okay, so that's it in terms of the judging process. We could have time later on for clarifications. I think my bro Tamer or Solela can take on the next slide on the the benefits for the judges. Bro, Tamer, are you good for this? Or you want to take on? Tamer? Bro,
Okay,
go
yeah,
ahead.
sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Well, those are the benefits actually that we are trying to show as a gratitude for all the judges in our site, in our process. First of all, there is nothing really which can appreciate your effort and work on this, and it will be for sure highly appreciated by us as an organization. We will be sending a letter of appreciation and participation on this for all of you, for sure. And with a global recognition on Wadwani Foundation website. You know, the website is actually had a high traffic of people from all over the world. And you will be offered the Wadwani application access, where you can be mentors and advisors, and you can also get access to content that we usually offer. And believe me, this is very high value content which you can use in all of your classes, and you can use it to upgrade yourselves in many aspects of entrepreneurship and working with startups. We also you will have access to our global networking WhatsApp group and the global jury directory, where you will be for sure always there, and it will be a high profile directory for all the judges and the juries who helped in this cycle. This is in addition to the social media branding on our regional. You know that we had a regional usually social media existing, which include the Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we will be recognizing each and every one of you on this, in addition to our global Wadwani handles as well. So I hope this get you a brief of the benefits offered for judging in our competition. And those are the rewards for the PRVs and RV. I know a lot of you are getting asked by the students on this topic. So what is in it for them? So first of all, we will be helping all the winners to develop their WordPress website. We will have members from our team developing that on behalf of them. This is a high value for those, especially those who are not coming from a technology background. They will be able to develop the website and have access to, we can say, a branded website for their startup, usually that can help them. If it will not be technologically complicated thing, but it will help them to brand and work on the MVP and get early attraction from the public and from the market for their startup. In addition to Amazon credit, we will be offering a total of $5,000 credit on Amazon Web Services Cloud. And I believe this is very high value. They can, most of the startups that can use this credit will not need to pay anything for Amazon for at least 2 years, I believe, because this is they are offered servers, and so that will include everything, almost everything on the AWS, like cloud, elastic, like AI engines, and a lot of applications that run on the Amazon Web Services Cloud. So that makes it very easy for them if they are a technology based, or if they want to develop more like software as a service, web application, or mobile applications. Of course, we offer them, in addition to that, certificates, and we also give them a global branding on our Wadwani Foundation website. So I hope that is a brief of both recognition for you as judges and juries, and also for the students and the PRVs who will participate. And I would be happy to have any, if you have any question or anything, please put it in the chat. We can answer to that. And I leave now the floor to Jose again, so that he can continue on the rest of that.
Thanks, Tamer. Thank you very much. So now we have Solela, PM from South Africa, that will guide us in this activity. Please, Solela.
Before, sorry, just 1 minute. Before we start, can I say just one thing?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being here. Just one thing I want to add about what Real Venture is for us in the foundation, because what we've seen is that sometimes when the judges are evaluating some of the projects or the entrepreneurships, they think that what we're looking for is like the next Facebook, or the next corner shop, or the next big thing. And if you look at the metric, what we're looking for is just for a business, and even more in these times with the pandemic, we're looking for businesses that are able to create jobs. And we're not looking for the high technology Tesla impact, the future of the vaccine, of the virus, and the new cure for cancer. We're not looking for that. We're looking for people that are able to create a job, and that are able to sell a product or a service, and to create a benefit for their customers, and maybe have some interesting features, but we're not looking for something specifically to be an innovation, or to blow our minds out. It's just something that it's a business that can be created with sales, with people that have a job, with people that can bring food to their table, that in these rough times they are able to they maybe had a job and they were employed, and now they lost their job, and now they have some sales in their business, and they created something, and maybe it's just like ice cream, and it's different flavors of ice cream, and they're doing a delivery service of ice cream, or some type of food or product, or service, or now they're teaching classes online, or something that just changed their reality and helped them through these rough times. And so that for us is a real venture in the foundation. We're not looking for the highest innovation. We're looking to create jobs. That's our objective. So we've seen sometimes that some judges judge very harshly, saying that's a traditional business. That doesn't have innovation. We're not looking for innovation in the real ventures. We're looking for jobs created, for people earning money, and helping their family out. So when you're judging, please take this in mind. Is that a business that is selling, or does it have the capability to sell and to have customers? For us, that's a real venture. So that's one thing I just wanted to say, to be very clear. I don't know, Jose Antonio, if before going to the activity you want to add something to what I just said.
Thanks, Juan Carlos. I think it's very clear now. Yes, thank you very much. So please, Solela, my friend, Mr. X, can you please go on? Solela, my friend, you there? All right. He might have a connection.
No.
Ah,
back,
you're
he's
there,
back.
there. Yeah,
He's back.
nice.
From Africa, there. Go ahead, bro.
I didn't realize that I was on mute. I apologize to everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to some. To my time is late afternoon. I think, first and foremost, thank you for everyone for committing to the foundation and to doing this. And we would like to demonstrate to you our gratitude in various ways that we believe will add value to you as well. As one of the lead teams with Jose and the likes, one of the things that you will be participating in, part of your benefits, it will be the networking opportunities for all global judges throughout the world. This will give you, even your business, a platform where you can engage people throughout the world and see opportunities that are outside your norm. So I think that will add tremendous value to you and the businesses that you may lead, and perhaps the communities that you lead. We will also be doing some training with all the judges to help them understand the YouNoodle platform and how to use it effectively, and how best to optimize its use. And perhaps some of the technology that we use is something that you may consider using in various platforms in your endeavors. We will have a number of grateful networking events, and the next steps to that. Our mentorship to all of the prospective entrepreneurs that we will be, you will be judging, using our advantage, which you can download via Android or iOS, those who are using Apple. One of the things that will be a benefit to you as well, we will share all the contacts of all the judges with you, because even though this is a very privatized setup, we will make sure that all our judges get to interact and get to know each other, and we'll share those contact details, obviously with your permission, considering the laws of sharing data in various countries. So we are working in terms of that. And lastly, you will be working with more than 200,000 startups that will apply globally. This might be an opportunity for some, if not all of you. Participate or invest in those businesses, some form of way. Not only are you impacting the lives of the people that need us the most, you are impacting the lives across all markets. You're making the lives of regular people matter. What you are bringing in is the skill that no other human being can, because we sought you out because we saw your skills as an essential and necessary component in the progression of our programs. So in doing that, we would like to thank you in this way. I will hand over to you, Jose.
Okay, Solela, thank you very much, my friend. So we've been discussing now, we've been talking, now it's time to do a little activity, okay? You will be divided in groups, and you will have now, sorry because of the time, just 6 minutes to discuss these 3 topics that are in the screen. To introduce yourself, to explore collaboration options, and to exchange contact info. Please do, guys. Please do. We will start just now, okay? Accept the invitation to a small room. To a small room where you will join your team. Please, guys, accept the invitation. You can go now to your groups. Please go there and discuss. Please go there to your small groups and discuss these 3 questions that we will tell you now. Please go on there. Okay, guys, great that you're coming back. Thank you for being here.
Javier was just speaking and you cut short the speaking of Javier.
Again? Oh, man. I know
they're
you
still
enjoyed it.
exchanging the contact details.
Time will never be enough, my brother.
Well, you told
Sorry,
me
Javier.
15 seconds. And
Yes,
that's
sorry,
right.
bro. Sorry, Javier.
Okay. So let's continue, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this activity. We will be doing another training for you and we will be telling you so you can participate and keep doing networking. Thank you so much for your participation. Okay. So now let's go to registration in YouNoodle and preferences. Please, guys. Everyone got this email, right? Everyone got this email where we are inviting you to accept. Yeah, everyone accepted it and then went to YouNoodle to create an account. Does anyone haven't done it? Okay, then if we go to the YouNoodle platform.
Jose Antonio, I accepted, but I didn't create an account.
Okay. Please do, Hilda. Please do, so we can set the preferences now all together. Okay? Okay. Then, after creating the account, that's here in the bottom, you will have to accept all the terms. Actually, it's just one accept button that you will have to press. Please do. If someone else doesn't have it, please tell me no. Okay? Hilda, no worries, we can work with you. After this, after accepting, we have closed the judging round now, so you are able to set the preferences here. Okay? I'll show you now how YouNoodle, the YouNoodle platform. We'll be waiting a little bit. Please, Hilda, let us know when you're finished with that. If you got the email that I just sent you, it's because that you have the pending invitation. Okay, the invite pending. Okay. So here, if we go to the judges box, you will see this. And now it's closed because otherwise, when it's open, we're not able to set the preferences. So that's something that we will need you to do now, please. Let's go here now to the YouNoodle platform. Then let's set the preference. Does anyone has a question? Question, please.
I think we should mute each other.
Yeah, okay. Hilda, you let me know when you're finished, please. Then we go here into the YouNoodle platform to set the preferences. Preferences, it means that which countries we want to evaluate students from, okay? So me, I would like to support our fellows, from Chile, of course. Chile, yes. China, no. China, no, because I don't speak Chinese. Maybe also Colombian ventures. Then which one else? From Egypt, if they are in English, so maybe I will like to help our Egyptian ventures as well. So maybe which one else? Please select here all the countries that you would like to evaluate from. Okay, so we have Indonesia is in Bahasa, so it's, I don't know Bahasa. What else? Mexico, yes for me. Okay, you can choose as many as you like. But please,
Antonio,
yes.
I cannot modify anything in the preferences.
No, you haven't done it
No.
already.
No, but I can't.
All right, you didn't do it before, then.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
No,
would you like
it's
to?
not allowing you to select.
Yeah, it's not allowing.
Okay, would you like to share your screen, Matias, so we can see what's happening and I can guide you? Please.
Okay.
So yes, here we go. Select.
So I try to.
Right.
Nothing.
Go up a little bit, please. Yeah, deadline is closed. It's now open. Okay. Let me close this very fast so you can do it. People of the advanced course will have the same problem. People from the foundational course will be able to do it. Okay, Matias, I'm just solving your issue now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You cannot edit your preferences.
Please
yet.
refresh, Matias. Please refresh, and you will be able to do it now. Yeah.
Okay, apparently, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Stop.
great, my friend. Great, thanks. Anyone else, please? Any questions?
Jose, is there a way for us to filter the countries and only show those where we are operating?
Well, I can ask actually the YouNoodle team.
Yeah, because maybe somebody would want to judge in China, but we don't have operations in China.
Yeah, true. So I will ask for that, Chris. Great question. Thank you. Anyone else, please? Any questions? So let's continue, okay? After we set the preferences, okay, when we are here, I'll do it again.
Sir, I am not able to connect. Reason being, network issue is there.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
I'm
if
trying
you
very much. It failed to register.
Oh, okay. You guys,
Country-wise evaluation.
if you are having issues, issues with the connection now, I can help you offline later. No worries. I will support you as well. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Javier,
sir.
Jose, also, I think one of my judges, Ralph from the Philippines, didn't receive the invite. He's saying,
can you share to me their email so I can send it to them?
Let me just, Ralph, could you?
I already gave a private message to both of you.
Okay. Jose, are you able to see the message from Ralph?
I'm looking for it now. Oh, yes. So, Ralph. Okay. Preferences all set. All right. Preferences all set. Because now I'll be reopening the judging round. So all of you can see how to evaluate, and we can do like a little practice.
1 minute, please. I'm finishing the advanced.
All righty.
Preferences.
All right.
So maybe you can send the email invite to Ralph, bro.
I'm also unable to join. I'm Neelam Saxena and I'm unable to join the platform.
Hey, Neelam, please can you share to me your email? And
I'll do that.
Yes, please. Yes, and I'll help you. Ralph, in here, as you can see that we put your email, so that means that and it doesn't let me go on, so that means that you're already invited. So I will be resending all the pending invitations again. So now, Ralph, you should get an email from YouNoodle support, okay? Lokesh, I'll help you, no worries. And can you check my email as well? Okay, let's give it a try that after Neelam. Neelam, have you shared your email?
I am just writing.
Okay, okay. If you got the invite, please confirm and
I just shared it in the open chat.
Very good, Neelam. Thank you. So now.
Yeah, same thing. I also shared in open chat.
Very good. So let's write them down here. If it doesn't let me invite you, that means that you're in already.
Okay.
Okay, so you should look in your email for a YouNoodle support team email inviting you to this challenge, okay? To this.
Yeah, you have invited me.
Okay, let's see. It seems like all of you are already invited. Oh, yes, yes, okay. Could see now. See, no, so it doesn't let me invite you. That means that you are all invited already. Okay, if that persists, I can help you offline. No worries. One by one, we will solve it all. Any case?
Okay.
Yes, yes. Any case,
we can maybe make use of the WhatsApp group. No?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Okay, I can see some people that finished already. That's good. So now we will open the judge round so I can show you how to evaluate, okay? I can show you now that. Yeah.
This is so good. Very, very good.
Thanks, Mr. X. Thanks. So now let's have it here, save, and next. Then I'm opening now the advanced course evaluations as well. So have you set all your preferences, right? All your preferences. All righty, here we go. Yeah, we will just put until here 2 weeks, save. Yes. So now they are open to evaluate. Both programs, the Global Foundational and the Global Advanced, are open to evaluate. So if you are in your judge profile here in YouNoodle, this is what you will see. First, the preferences that you're not able to edit anymore, and then the judge applications that you have to judge. You press here, go to judging, and then you will see the PVs, the practice ventures, the students ventures that were assigned to you. So for example, I have Sinestro. Ooh, creepy, spooky. All right. Sinestro Solutions. I like very much the name. From Big Nesh. Big Nesh. All right. You can see all the information here, the university, the mobile number. This is crucial to get the contacts. If we have any questions, okay, to contact the CEO, to contact the group. Then we can see that our friend Big Nesh did a video. That's great. We can see the video, and this is the most important part, that we have to download the PPT that they uploaded so we can get the info from there. After watching the video and after reviewing the PPT, I'll show you a little bit now. Okay, this is a project of our friend Big Nesh. You can see 4 people, okay, CTO, CFO, COO. Okay, the problem, especially in main college canteens, we face too much rush. All right, understood. The solution, we review all the PPT before going to the evaluations. Oh, this is the customer. This is the maybe the early adopter that they are thinking of. Okay, okay, that's good. Customer personas, still describing it. Value proposition canvas, business model lean canvas. We stop here and we analyze first the problem, then the customer segment, then the unique value proposition, then the solution. Yeah, we go in that direction. If you need help on this, please let me know and I can help you. Okay, then the competition analysis. Oh, they found 5 competitors. Okay, and some learning, solution demo, prototype. All right. So now with that done, we go to evaluate in YouNoodle using this scale that goes from 1 to 5. 5 is very good, and it says here a hint. All right, 1 to 5, where 1 means not enough evidence and 5 means interview 10 more potential customers. We should evaluate them using these hints and also the rubrics that we already shared with you in the WhatsApp group. For us, it's bad. Sorry, for us, the project has to pivot, has to modify, has to improve from actually, I would say 2 to 0, okay? 3 is regular, and 4 and 5, it's very good. Please, we will need to evaluate all these points and say, for example, very good job, guys. Very good job, guys. We will need you to run another survey to validate your problem, okay? We have to write down feedback to them because this is what's going to be sent to them. This is very important because they are developing these projects, they believe in these projects, and they would like to know how to improve, what to do to improve. And we will be reading them as well, all your feedback, everything that you write and everything that you evaluated, so we can understand how we can direct and support the vendors in the correct path for a great impact, for a great job creation in our community by them. Okay, guys? So now we have some aspects like sales. Sales, if you see potential on the sales, you can write down 3, even if they don't have any. Okay? Product, competition analysis, run. Yes, you should go better and see Google Maps, I don't know. Yeah. Business model in Canvas. Here we the most important aspects on here are the size of the market, because we want to know if this could be sellable. We want to know if they're going to go through the break-even point and beyond. All right. So size of the market, yes. Feedback, and then general feedback. Okay. At the very bottom, after the team commitment, did they say yes? How many people they are? They working on this now? Oh, they didn't put this on the PPT, so we can ask them through WhatsApp or with the email and WhatsApp, or I'm just in the number here, or WhatsApp, okay? What is your commitment? Have you created any jobs? If you want, you can ask that. Otherwise, you can just ask them, how many team members are you? 4, okay. Are the 4 team members working in this now? Yes, but we have to study as well. Okay, are you working on this part-time in your free time? Yes, okay, that's good team commitment, 5. All right, then write a specific feedback. You need to contact me, for example, Joaquin Salgado, that's here, our friend Joaquin, hey, to have a chat, have a digital coffee now with Corona times, to discuss your idea and to see how I can improve it, okay? This, please, fellow judges, is very important for us because the future of these students is in your hands now. I wanted to know if you have any more questions. I will be closing the judging round for 2 more hours. 2 more hours, so you can register and set the preferences, okay? And any questions now, please? Any questions?
Antonio.
Yes, Hilda?
About the judge application, we are not allowed to open it because I tried and I couldn't.
Okay, Hilda, Nilam, and Yogesh, I'll help you offline now, okay? Okay.
Hello.
So how to evaluate? Yeah.
Even I'm not able to select my preference. I just midway just skip it.
Yes. So I will close the judging rounds now, so you can set the preferences, okay? Sanjay? So these are the team, the What Winning Foundation team that we are working on this. Please contact any of us if you have any questions.
Yeah, I tell you, boss, what is my issue?
Yes,
I'm not able to log into the YouNoodle. I had an account.
Okay.
I had an account, and that password is not being taken.
All right. Let's solve that now, okay?
What do I do?
No worries. We'll finish the session for now to let free all the other participants, and I can stay with the ones that have issues, and we can solve them now, okay? Nilam,
Okay.
I will help you. Hilda as well, Sanjay, Yogesh, Pamela, hi. In 2 hours, we will start the evaluations, and then we will have 2 weeks to do them. Okay, in 2 hours, we will start the evaluations, and we will have 2 weeks to do them. Thank you very much for your
Pepe,
time.
you'll be closing now. Pepe, you'll close again the round, right? So they could set their preferences.
Yeah, I'm closing.